The Expanse's creators are developing a whole new sci-fi adaptation for Prime Video, and, from the looks of it, the upcoming series will come off as the perfect combination of Andor and Mass Effect. Given how The Expanse never adapted the full length of its source material, it is strange that its creators are working on a whole new series instead of completing its run. Interestingly, the book series they are adapting, The Captives' War, has also been written by the same authors, Daniel Abraham and Ty Franck, who penned the Expanse books and stories. The Captives' War series currently includes 2 books and 1 short story. With a 3rd novel, Daniel Abraham and Ty Franck intend to wrap the book series, which gives the show enough material for at least 3 seasons. The Expanse showrunner Narain Shankar and director Breck Eisner are both involved with the upcoming Captives' War adaptation, while Daniel Abraham and Ty Franck are also directly involved with the series as writers. These developments surrounding the show already make it seem as promising as The Expanse. What makes it even more exciting, though, is that The Captives' War seems to have some of the best aspects of both Andor and Mass Effect. The Captives' War's Andor and Mass Effect parallels explained. In terms of the sheer scale of their storytelling, both Andor and The Captives' War are space operas. However, in both, the core narrative is grounded in the mechanics of power and bureaucracy. Both gradually unfold stories that walk through the day-to-day perils of being colonized. From the administrative machine that consumes local cultures to the social hierarchies that form when a superior force takes over, they walk through it all. Just like Andor, The Captives' War refuses to portray the grand heroics of typical sci-fi shows and space operas. It explores how resistance is often fragmented and riddled with moral ambiguities, where the greater good is often served through short-term sacrifices. Both Andor and The Captives' War are unique in their own ways, but their portrayals of colonial control and grassroots rebellion make them feel strikingly similar in spirit. The Captives' War's similarities with Mass Effect emerge when it explores the grand scale and terrifying nature of its overarching alien threat, the Carracks. The Carracks seem reminiscent of the Reapers in Mass Effect because their logic and reasoning is utterly indifferent to human morality. Both also introduce a diversity of alien species, establishing humans as mere newcomers to ancient interstellar ecosystems. Interestingly, while highlighting the differences between The Captives' War and The Expanse, the authors of the two also compared Captives' War to Mass Effect, via Winter is Coming, highlighting how it is the sort of space opera which features a wide array of aliens where you never know what you'll see on the next page. Prime Video's The Captives' War will be distinct in its own way, and, if executed well, it will manage to etch its own identity in the genre. However, it is hard not to deny that its similarities with Andor and Mass Effect make it even more exciting. Captives' War's Andor and Mass Effect parallels prove it'll be nothing like The Expanse. Daniel Abraham accurately described The Captives' War as kind of the other side of space opera from The Expanse. Given how it is being developed by The Expanse's original creators, it is bound to have some parallels with the hit Prime Video sci-fi show. Audiences will also find ways to compare The Captives' War's adaptation with The Expanse because of their shared writers. However, The Captives' War will be its own thing because, despite being a space opera, it trades the sprawling political intrigue of competing factions in The Expanse for the intimate, claustrophobic experience of living under colonial rule. While The Expanse primarily focused on the conflicts between human factions and only introduced the proto-molecule to serve as an external threat, The Captives' War centers on an entirely different set of stakes. Its central overarching antagonist is a clear alien threat that is so overpowered and insurmountable that it forces the human characters to confront their own definitions of humanity and agency to be able to survive. Considering The Expanse's success and the strength of The Captives' War source material, the upcoming Prime Video show already seems promising. Its underlying parallels with Andor and Mass Effect make it even more hypeworthy.